How to learn light language? Well, if you Google this question, you'll probably find many programs, activations, offerings, and so on. And most likely you'll get confused with all this stuff. So let's dive deeper into this topic and figure out where you should begin your light language journey. My name is Olga Kovli, and this is ELEA, Light Language Laboratory. First of all, why do you want to learn light language? Well, this question is tricky because I always say that light language is available for everyone and this is your birthright. But I really want you to ask yourself this question because your intention has a power. And channeling, especially light language channeling, is not fancy videos on Instagram and expensive spiritual courses. This is an ancient teaching about the universal cosmic intelligence expressing itself through you. Well, I think I just described the life itself. But the point is, light language channeling opens your eyes to this process, it illuminates everything. This is what light does. And honestly, we are all scared of opening our eyes. We are scared of life, of light, of love, because they are a big mirror, the biggest mirror that exists actually. And if you are brave enough to look at this mirror, the first thing you'll see is yourself. Yes, you as you are, with all your imperfections, as you think, with all your shadows, fears, and doubts. And only when you accept it all and yourself with all this stuff, you'll see your true nature as light, and the light will come. And then it will express itself through you, only then, because you are not afraid of it anymore. So, how do we learn light language? We don't. We set an intention and we let the light in. Actually, it's always been here. We were just running from it. So, when you are ready, invite it. And the first step is your intention. Why do you want to learn light language? Do you feel a call and feel attracted to it? Or you want to make it your business and offer your services? Or maybe you want it because everybody does it. Or on the contrary, it feels like something different. Just sit with this question for a moment. It is important because, as every learning, it requires your commitment. And you are committed and motivated if you understand your intention. And of course, there are some ways to start working with it consciously and help yourself with this process. But first, what is light language? I am creating a complete episode about this topic because I find it so important and so fascinating. But for today, just let's touch the surface. Light is an infinite creative force that exists in every object, every living being, in all that surrounds us. And light language is the language that light speaks or creates. Is an expression of light through physicality. It is common to perceive it through symbols, sounds, or movements. And the key point in learning light language or any other technique, energetic tool, channeling, and so on, is that this is a tool for working with energy, and we should learn how to work with energy. When we were children, we learned how to walk, brush our teeth, speak, write, and so on. We learned, hopefully, how to take care of our physical body and move through life. Also, we learned how to manage our mental abilities, and now we know how to use our bodies and our minds. And yes, I might say that this knowledge is limited in so many ways, but we have the base. So, why learn how to work with energy? Why should I learn it? I mean, I am fine, I know how to live my life, brush my teeth, and I survived, right? Right, but maybe The answer is that you want to change something in your life and learn how to live it more happily and fully. Or maybe you feel that something is missing, or there is something more than just your daily routine, or maybe because everything is energy and we are energy in motion, so it would be great to know how it works and how we can manage this motion for our highest good. The ability to work with our energy and the energy that surrounds us is a magnificent tool that helps us to understand life better, understand ourselves better, and then also our reality and the universe and all these infinite possibilities. So is the light language. It is one of the ways of working with energy, with the life force. And there are many out there. Maybe you already noticed that many teachings usually meet at the same point because they teach about the same thing but in different words. So I understand all this stuff, and yes, I really wanted. How do I actually learn the light language? Okay, I see channeling and other energy work as a complete functional system between our body, mind, and intuition and soul. These are three pillars of channeling, as I call them. When all three work together, you are all set. And your channeling look like this. You can channel light language, you can understand it, and you can apply it in your life. If one or more of these pillars don't work for you, this is the place where you should begin. For example, if you don't channel light language, you'll learn to channel it. If you channel it but don't understand it, you'll learn to understand it, and so on. Or if you feel resistance in your mind, you train your mind and release this resistance. If you feel resistance in your body, you work with your body. I think you understand the concept. I created a light language manual, a beginner's guide, so if you want to begin working consciously with light language, check it out. I'll put the link below. I prefer a natural way of learning with energy without forcing it. We don't have to activate light language or go to a retreat or buy some kind of expensive program. This is a new age marketing, but the truth is, light language activates light language. This is truth number one. When I first saw a light code, and it was a wonderful, consciously channeled light key, by the way. I understood it immediately. I still get chills when I remember that moment. I recognized it. It cracked me open. But of course, it wasn't any random light code, and it initiated a deep inner work for me. But the moment of remembrance was simple and magical, and so it will be for you. And the truth number two, when we clear resistance, light and light language will come through, because this is our natural state. You don't have to chase it, only allow it to come. I have a light code out there. It says, pause for a moment, let the light in. Yeah, so simple. So if you are drawn to light language, start here. Pause for a moment and let the light in.